This one could go down to the last possession. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And he can't get that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Pass to Jovic. On the wing, Rozier. He drops it from range. Rozier's got 8.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Ali. The Heat with the lead. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Inside. Here's Jovic. Can't hit from in close. Knocked loose. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Butler. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Lou Dort picks one up.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Hits both from the stripe. You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic. Rozier from outside. Kept alive. Lets it go from deep. Miami, no good that time either. Oklahoma City trailing. To the inside. Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Jones misses. Pass to Rozier. Hero outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You love this intensity from Hero. I mean, he's willing to get physical there inside.
And so Hero nails both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Wiggins outside. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Over Butler. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's Miami's ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Butler with emphasis.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, 1:33 left in the third quarter. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. The 3. And no good. Thunder trail by 4. Joe with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. And here's Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Joe with the ball. Robinson defending. Down low. Here's Caruso. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Robinson. There's a screen by Love. The 3 is up. And Robinson is good for 3. Robinson's got 7.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. He can't hit that time. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More 2K action in just a moment. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Jang. Pass to Wallace. Caruso with it. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Rozier. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 7 to the paint. Here's Jaquez. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Out to the right wing. Caruso outside. Back to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Count it. And the Heat lead by 11. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Jang. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami leading by 13. Pass to Robinson. Outside Love. Outside Jaquez. Outside Robinson. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace, right side. A shot to stop the run. That shot off the mark. And Miami has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now Robinson, inside. Here's Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Holmgren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
So for Miami, and Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court.
And it's good for 2. And the Heat lead by 17.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Bam Adebayo.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
46 seconds left in the game. Out left to the wing. Outside, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Over Richardson. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again. So it's Miami now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Robinson from inside. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams from long range. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're up by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Here's Butler. That one's off. Still out of sync. So it's Miami picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie